All right. I need you guys to MAGAspain something to me. Last night in Chicago at Trump Tower, there was a gentleman staying there who had pew-pews with him in his room. Nothing aggressive, nothing anything. He had pew-pews that were found by a hotel employee, probably housekeeping, cleaning the room. And FBI, Homeland Security, police, and like full force reaction, arrested the guy, threw him in jail. Now, this is at a Trump hotel. His crime was having pew-pews. Now, MAGA-splain this to me. Isn't that what MAGA and the Republicans have been fighting for? The ability to carry wherever, whenever, however, and, more pew-pews is less crime, right? Isn't that the whole position you guys have been fighting for years? You've been saying that? Now, I know it's just a matter of time before somehow, some way, this has turned into the third attempt on his life. Well, the fourth, counting the FBI trying during the raid with the verbiage that says, use of deadly force if necessary, which happens to be in every single piece of paperwork and every single raid in the history of law enforcement. But that doesn't matter because it had to do with Trump. So the Trump show and the Trump creative process and marketing process dictates they have to magnify and exaggerate and lie so people like you can get all outraged over it and blame the Democrats. That's the goal here. So it's only a matter of time before this gets turned into one of those. Mark my freaking words. So this guy had pew-pews, which is more important than the Bible to most of you, with him, which is what you want, right? Isn't that your argument? Is it should be legal? Second Amendment, no regulations, right? No restrictions. That's what you want. That's what I hear all the time. Hell, even teachers need them in school. I mean, don't restrict the actual, accessibility to these things by every nut job 18-year-old or red hat wearing person that, don't restrict any access. And they should be, it means less crime, right? If there's more out there. So what did this guy do wrong? He had him in his hotel room. I mean, seriously, explain that to me. I don't understand for the life of me which side of the aisle you guys are actually on. You are literally contradicting yourselves every other day. Every other day. Either it's okay to have them with you or it's not. Either you want more on the streets or you don't. Either it's every red-blooded American's right or it's not, unless you're anywhere by the big T name on a building. Then it's an attempt on the fake president's life. Explain it to me. Because somehow it becomes a Democrat problem. When you guys can't find your head up your ass with both hands, it's a Democrat problem. Somehow, this guy's now a criminal. FBI, Homeland Security, Secret Service, all were at this because one guy had what you guys have demanded everybody has the right to have. Because he was in a Trump property. When is this going to be politicized? When? You know how many foiled plans of taking out Joe Biden and Obama there were? How long did you hear about them? Did they become a campaign speech every single time either one of those guys opened their mouths? No. Because it happened. You know why people are pissed off at Trump? Because he screws everybody over, people. He's been doing it since he started. He bragged about not paying overtime, and you guys are just like, yep, we don't want any overtime. You know what his 160-hour work week does to you? Costs you money. But let's get back to the pew-pews. Make up your mind. There's somebody with a pew-pew 500 yards away from him. 500 yards, that's 5 football fields. That's a long way away. Taking a crap in a bush No shots fired. But it's an attempt on his life. Can you figure out how much he's messing with you and you're falling for it? Seriously. Why is it? I fight the urge to want to assume that the people who follow him, like some of you are, don't care about this country or are really just mentally challenged people. I fight that urge to believe that because I know you care about this country. I know you've got something going on up there, but it's not logic. Either you're pissed off about one specific thing and you want it one way, or you're not. If you need more evidence besides the pew-pews and the hypocrisy in all this crap, look at the hurricane relief. FEMA's not doing enough. FEMA, stay out of our state. F you, FEMA. We don't want your help. You're not doing enough for us. Joe Biden didn't do a damn thing for the state, except the $1 billion and all these emergency declarations and all this other stuff. But the Republicans are on vacation for 6 weeks as the biggest hurricane in history was about to hit this country. And there's another one that'll be here before that 6-week time period. They're on vacation. But Joe Biden and Kamala Harris aren't doing enough for you. In red states, he knows you guys are red states. Biden knows you guys are red states, but he helps anyway. When California was burning from the wildfires, Trump's answer was, cut all the funding. Screw them. They didn't vote for me anyway. He blocked 99% of the hurricane relief going to Puerto Rico. 99%. He did that with other tragedies too, regularly. So you want the help from the government or you don't want the help from the government? You want everyone to have pew-pews or just not around Trump properties or something having to do with Cheeto von Schitzenpants? Healthcare's important, but it'll be done in 2 weeks, 10 years ago. You're okay with that? MAGA, explain it to me. MAGA, explain it to me, yo. Seriously, people. Break it down. Fill the comments with your red-hatted brilliance. Because this is getting pathetic. And you guys want to vote for this dipshit again. Do you... Before you vote, make up your mind on your positions and what you're angry about. Seriously. And stick to it. If you want everyone to have pew-pews wherever the hell they want, that includes in a bush 500 yards away from your God. It also includes staying in a hotel, no matter what hotel. Choose your position and stick with it, will you? Because not giving you help with FEMA would actually give, maybe education a little more boost. Because God knows we need that. You're all proof of that. Wake up. Oh, can't say that. It's too close to the word woke, which actually means learning, recognizing, evolving, which is what many of you haven't done for a very long time. If you're patriots, start giving a shit about what's best for this country and everyone in it, not just you and your flexible opinions according to who's speaking. It's not only hypocritical, but it's ignorant, and it's definitely not patriotic.